excitement brewing here in South Florida. Just a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd.
Yep, I hear you.
As well as they get set to match up.
I gotta remind myself to turn off the commentary.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fielded near the back
you'll
of the
find
end
that
zone.
one. It does. Some of the defensive controls definitely feel different, but
yards shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Yep, you know how on defense L1 would always bring up the defensive menu? It's now R1. So like if you wanted to,
Here's the first carry from
quarterback contain or pass commit, that's all going to be on R1 now.
The game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered
everything
in this
feels
NFL,
weird.
a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out.
Oh, I threw it too early.
Now they come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
How you been?
An interception here on their opening drive.
Living the dream.
Instead, third down.
10 yards to go.
You and me both. I took most of last year off, so.
Tua gonna throw.
Oh, no. Tua, what was that?
How about some applause for the defense there?
What
They forced
was
him to throw
that?
one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Tongue o Viola.
Now is this one sent away. Returnable for Spencer.
And his first name is ridiculously long too, so thank God for Tua.
And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
21-yard line.
Friggin' lock, huh? That's a good team, man.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw.
Woo.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jerome Baker
You had me.
there in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
And your defense is going to be monstrous, and those wide receivers are just ridiculous.
Throwing again. Lock. Dancing to his left.
What's Drew Lock doing?
Use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Jones brought him down. It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Portland Sutton.
From the gun on third down, Lock.
Oh, get there.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here.
So I saw a glitch already.
They've got to be effective on passing.
The guy that
it's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's
yep,
a nice
I was playing
for them in this one.
Yeah, I played a guy that had Lamar Jackson playing at right tackle, and he would actually get the snap still at right tackle. So it was a direct snap to him at right tackle. Yeah.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the first drive,
so we're going to have to...
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts.
Ooh. Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Tua, you just maybe don't have the arm for that.
They brought the house that time.
I need Tua to be right-handed, though. That's the big problem.
You have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. After the turnover, here's Locke. And
He's out.
got
He's
his
out.
tight end
Oh,
fan.
come on.
Touchdown Broncos.
Nice catch.
Noah Fant.
I know.
Make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
I can't believe I thought for sure this team would be taken much earlier than you ended up getting.
Money in the high traffic area, and he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
If you're, yeah, they have EA Pro Play on like the PC, and they get unlimited.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you pay it for the first month, and then you just quit.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception.
All right, here we go.
The first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Come on, Breida. This O-line sucks.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain.
He's nice and yeah, he's fast. I'm a huge fan.
They did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside.
Well, that's right. I forgot you're a Niners fan. Tried and true.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos.
I don't think we gave you much for him either, did we?
From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, no, you're going to grab that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I got to stop that.
Justin Simmons, and he'll take it across
I got to stop that.
And down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, you can celebrate after a bunch.
For him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on.
Tua, I don't know how he's only got 88 throw power.
The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
You're not putting in Melvin Gordon?
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 45-yard line.
That's a surprise.
2nd down and 7.
Where's Judy?
Locke working out of the gun. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Is this intercepted?
Thank you.
It is. It's intercepted. Picked off the
Your little flex action.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
4-3-6. I had like a 4-3 even or something. 6-1 even.
Probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one to his running back, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
Yep.
A good pick up there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid.
Trying to pick up that guy.
A nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football.
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky.
90.
Able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence.
He's the fastest. He's 95 speed. Yep.
We've seen him break off a big
but I've been chased down a bunch, so
it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own.
I think once they get the ball in their hands, they definitely slow down.
The 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down.
Yep, and fatigue definitely eats at him.
4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness.
Why are you always in a defense that is perfect for what I'm doing?
You could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On On second down, Tua got a man open. That's Devontae Parker.
Dude, Parker's so wrong this
And
year.
he'll go down at the 28.
After last year, he should have been
much. There, and it's a first down.
Got a much bigger bump.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give.
You can also snap a little faster this year. Oh, that's
ball delivered with good timing, and they get
that's
it done.
got sack written all over
play
it.
is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Dolphins, nothing.
I saw Von
You can.
Miller in college at
Not a
Texas
ton,
A&M, and all I kept
but
hearing
it definitely
about was his
feels
speed
like
off the edge to
it's
the
faster.
quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Yeah, once you commit, it's hard to come off.
Now a give to Breida.
Oh,
and he'll
come
be
on.
upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Breida just wants somebody to block.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Here's Tua.
Preston Williams.
Complete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
I want to challenge
the
that.
ball's coming out hot. They expected
Although it'd be a
and
fumble.
got there and popped it free.
For the Dolphins field goal. A 50-yard
The kick meter is really weird.
Puts it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So
And I don't know about your kicker, but the little black bar at the bottom, the accuracy bar, is tiny.
Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away.
And you've got a good kicker.
Instead,
All right.
It started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be
Hold him up
at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, and again to Lindsey.
Oh, he made it. He got it. No. Wow. I thought he had it.
3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up 4th down.
If he wasn't offset looking like he was about to run the inside zone, I would have stayed in cover.
Moving this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Ooh.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And possession will
mark.
Switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Oh, come on, Breida. Run.
So good and so skilled and hit from distances.
He's not gone as far as I thought he would be with Jackson.
Touchdown. Matt Breida, 73
Is that Kareem Jackson?
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I don't even know.
Carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's got his big tight end fan.
Wide open.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete.
Nice little battle.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
I blew my coverage something fierce. I'm so glad you went to him.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. Nowhere to go that time.
I feel like on defense you gotta, like previous years, you would react as soon as the ball was snapped. And now I feel like you almost gotta sit there for a second before you commit.
Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, come on, Eric
Nice
Rowe.
throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down.
He's playing well. How do we do this?
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey.
Oh, I was even conservative X tackle in there.
30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Wreck this.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock.
I don't know, I might have said PI on that.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively.
Dying rush is a formation.
Another example, another incompletion.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Block.
Oh.
And taking it to the 15-yard
Man, he was all over you, too.
Brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As they
All right, so I got stuck in the line. I tried one of those new pass rush moves. And as soon as I did it, I broke off my defender. So let's see how hard it is to use it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke.
All right, not as easy as it looks. Oh, way to go, Rowe.
Knocked away. It's incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again.
On the line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I thought it was a catch.
Looking for, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
H2h.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
You went over and covered the guy I wanted.
Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man, it's Preston Williams.
Get out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He completes it to Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll start with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, no.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left.
Of course, he perfectly took away the play I wanted.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, why did he go up?
Let it go deep down the left sideline. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant.
I thought you picked that.
Down.
No, we can't.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua, the final shot before half. Steps away to his left. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Tua. That's a horrible pass.
And he will be brought down as time has now run out on
Good
this
half.
first half of action.
How's the world treating you out there now? You're in California, right?
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
This is too easy right here.
And he'll get it up past the 20.
You were in Italy in January?
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready
That
to start
sounds
their
like
next
a
drive.
horrible
There are parts
experience.
of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
What took you to Italy?
That does them no good to go back.
What took you to Italy?
A good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Try that again, aren't you?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team.
Yeah, I thought you had
defense,
speed.
Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
I'll decline that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Locke.
Oh.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted.
Who the heck is Weaver? I think he's a defensive end.
And he'll take this back down
he
inside
is.
the 20. The first half did not go
that is the most
unseen
interception in the world.
On the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
Oh, Parker.
At least where it is.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Parker unable to get that one. That'll bring up second down.
It's now second.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone.
I can't believe Parker didn't catch that.
How about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking big.
Oh, no, don't celebrate.
Be able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
The improv act there.
I was trying to slide.
And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
That's the exact opposite of what I want to do. No, I'm going to run right into that guy.
3rd and 1. We're going to get a timeout here. It's
That
just
guy on the left side of the line was
remaining
going to crush
as
me.
they burn one here in this third quarter.
No play that I want. It's worked.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Yep, Hamler is your guy at 94 speed.
Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
I am.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Oh, Tua, run.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, he can't be above 85.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins use the short
88 at most.
As they cash in for 6. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands.
Surprisingly, this O-line is holding up.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No.
I thought you did too.
I like it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What other leagues are you playing in this year?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out quickly to Judy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
I hate how when you do that with the linebackers, they cross.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Who's coming where?
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down.
I was looking everywhere to find a guy that I knew was going to be wide open.
11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ooh.
Locke's throw caught by Sutton, and he'll work it
That was
across midfield.
pretty much everybody wide open on the field.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Broncos.
That's not
so now
all that
1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Locke looks to throw it again.
Ooh.
And nowhere to fit that football
Is that
in. It's
Needham?
knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
Ball swat. Watch for Lindsay.
To throw again. Lock. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Lock now on first down. And it'll be intercepted.
I think Locke got hit while you were throwing.
And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 10-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Run, Grant.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice play, 29 yards there. First down Miami.
Yeah. Once you even, it almost feels like there's a little bit of input lag. Like you push it left, but they don't start going left immediately.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go counter with Breida. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 8.
Check 50.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he finds Parker here, complete.
Oh, you pressed him, and I'm like,
Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel decent about these Dolphins.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off,
They're the worst team in the game.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
First and 10.
Was that 15?
25-yard line.
Well, I will always take the Dolphins if they're available because I get to know who everybody else picks, so that's not fair. So everybody knows I'm a Dolphins fan, so they can never say that I'm not taking something to... Ooh. That wasn't me, that was the CPU. I was right behind him, though. Yep, I had the 15 pick.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
That was picked by either him or me.
Tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. After the turnover, it's Tua.
Gesicki.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, he's solid.
Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
I don't know what I'm trying here.
Now Tua.
It was dumb.
And he is
Oh, I
going
had
to be
both.
taken down.
Oh.
And that should
Yeah,
be the
I
final
wasn't
play
looking
on
at my
this
tight ends at
third
all.
down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he's going to get this to about the 20.
Take the safe 3.
Short of what he needed. It's a 7-yard run.
The old me would have thrown a pick there.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Jake Butt.
And they get him down.
He's pretty decent too, isn't he?
Across the 40-yard line.
I think he's pretty decent too, isn't he?
Run, it's a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successful, I'm not taking sides.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Block. Got him in. And it's Sutton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less.
I thought it was L2, R2, and X.
Good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the
Did you start celebrating too?
You do. You just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup. First down, Denver. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now.
Come on,
you've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football.
Oh, no.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
No.
Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos cut into that lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
All right, Coach, what do you suggest?
At their own 23-yard line.
Brian
the
Flores.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
He looked like he, if I would have went to the right.
Ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is when
Follow
they
your guy.
these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies it like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. He's got daylight. 20, 10, and all the way in.
He's so tiny, though.
Touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 67
0 for 2, it says. All right. These games don't count.
The Dolphins are lining up for
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
Come on, Tua.
Rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter into QB.
One of my celebration options was swagger.
Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I have not found...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I have to look at some replays.
CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that
my God.
coordinator of mine told me he was in a game.
It's a play-action wide receiver screen, and he threw it like ahead.
The quarterback said, "Here's what you do: throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion."
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Down to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
Save your timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on the left hash, this from 48 yards.
Yeah, nice size distance. That way there's no chance of you, fumbling on that.
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently
there's definitely going to be somewhere else that aren't as good as others.
Had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That time he was looking for
it's like with Tua, I feel that same thing.
Yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Block working out of the gun. And he finds Hamilton. It's complete. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I have to look that up.
That kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And what is this?
Did you hit L1 by mistake?
Here to punt on first down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jackson to return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The
That's a big one, though.
The field ready to start their next drive.
Like,
they can't do much at this point, partner.
Instead of us setting up our avatar in the beginning, we should have said, hey, in case you didn't know.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack on first down, Locke. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. Byron Jones on
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Cortland Sutton, incomplete. It's now.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. A field goal would tie it, but
good game, brother.
More. They're going for it.
So we can get you a score.
One final
we'll see each other again.
He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception.
All right. Good game, man.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
I want to go see your celebration highlights. Come on. This is the longest end game. Yeah, I see the ball. Clock's done. Thank you.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
All the animations take longer right now,
by a big
so
second half to put this one on
10
ice.
hours.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.